Welcome aboard. Hello, how are you? Hello, happy Friday, happy Buzzball Friday. This is another episode of Bad TV. I'm Dylan, that's Pat.
Permission to come aboard.
Kaylin's on the ones and twos.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
What color is that?
It's blue, but the flavor is berry cherry limeade.
Berry cherry limeade. How is it?
It's delicious.
Okay. How many of those do you have?
I don't know. I buy them because it's Buzzball Friday. I buy like 4.
You get 4?
4. They sell them in 4-packs at Ralph's now.
Have you thought about buying in bulk?
No, I don't want to cross the line.
You think that you like Buzzballs too much, that if there are too many around, you'll drink too many of them?
Well, Dill,
I mean, think about that.
sometimes it's like I don't want to have to crack a can of beer or something like that. I'd rather just it will wake the wife. I'd rather just pour a Buzzball into a glass.
All right. We're here to talk about Below Deck and Below Deck only.
I'm contemplating what I just said, and that made no sense at all. And I want to apologize.
No,
to
they're
the
both
audience.
cans. I didn't even want to get into it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's up?
Not much.
How you been doing?
Good. Can we say where we're going after this?
No.
Why not?
No.
Okay.
Playing Kaylin in fantasy this week.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, he is my enemy.
Not as interesting as the person we're going to have dinner with later.
No, it's not. It's also not as showboaty.
True. Ah, that's your issue.
Yes.
Look, we're friends with Sea Rats now, Dylan. We're in the world. Our after show is like, I think, close to beating Watch What Happens Live. We're their direct competitor. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Remind the audience, Kaylin, what we're doing.
Oh, yeah. After Below Deck airs on the West Coast, go to our YouTube channel and you can watch the episodes live.
Oh, I forgot
Below Deck
about
airs.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, thank Kaylin. Kaylin's been working very hard on the show. Very hard on the show. Below Deck episode something. I think it's episode 3.
Yeah.
We have a lot of jizzy stuff tonight.
It's 4. Should be 4.
Kaylin,
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
fucking...
I'll turn my mic off now.
No, you don't have to.
You don't have to. A lot of jizzy stuff. Kind of. She's just kind of the most... out of this pile of sea rats that we have, Jizzy is among the most vile. We also have Christian, who is very close to just punching everyone in the face.
Yeah, but Max has a punchable face, too. And he's creating
a punchable energy. Max needs to chill out. Nathan, I guess I'm getting into my pots right now. Nathan, I was actually kind of proud of this evening. And I think that what's his name? Paul? Who's the kid? Jake? Who's this little child that's on this boat? Jack? Who's the primary?
Oh, Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Just an uninteresting and boring
Archetype. We've seen it so many times before.
Just a
Szechuan chicken.
meaningless, affluent demands from a spoiled, rotten child.
I have to say this. Sometimes you look on the outside, and sometimes I'm wrong, but when I look at Jack, I go, I don't think he's ever created or done anything to make his own money. I think he's a spoiled little, what do you call that, where your parents give you money?
Nepo baby.
No, the other one, a trust fund.
Oh, trust fund, yes.
Yes. Because people that talk like this didn't actually earn any money. I know a billionaire, he drives a pickup truck that's 3 years old, and you wouldn't know he's a millionaire.
That's my thing with billionaires, I can't remember who was talking about this recently, but somebody was talking to a billionaire, like, how you doing? Like, oh, I'm so exhausted. Work was crazy. Work? What are you doing? Working? Why are you working? I know that you have a motor. You're like a hummingbird that loves buzzballs, but if you had $1 billion, would you be working?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Dylan, idle hands
That's
are the devil's
so
playground.
crazy.
Any person that's ever sold a
I'm not
business
saying
and said,
about true. I'm not talking about true idleness, but like definitely not working.
everybody that says they're going to retire, Ozzy Osborne, who's dead now, he said he was going to retire after the No Tears tour. Do you know what year that was? 1992. Yeah.
who doesn't know when the No Tears tour was?
Okay. And he went and he took a year off and he said he was going to focus on painting and hanging out with his family. Guess what happened? He got really fucking bored and then started diving deep into the bottle. He had to get back in the studio and go back on the road.
Yeah, and then a couple years later, he flipped an ATV on top of him and almost died. Is that what made him like, ugh, or was he always like that?
I never knew that.
You didn't know that?
Well,
they played it on the Osbournes.
Really?
Yeah, he had a really bad ATV accident.
Oh.
Kaylin, can you look up the injuries that Ozzy Osbourne sustained in that ATV accident? Because I fear as though it was quite bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, never
life-changing kind
I
of
saw
stuff.
him like 2 more times live. I didn't see it affect his performance at all. But my point here, Dill,
injury.
is
What were the injuries he sustained?
He suffered a broken collarbone, 8 fractured ribs, and a fractured vertebrae, and was in a coma for 8 days, requiring resuscitation twice.
Never knew that. Wow.
Holy cow. I think after that you kind of get a little or that could have been just the booze. I'm not sure.
I wish I could sit down and relax, but I always feel like my wife tells me one of the worst things is for me to be have nothing to do because I get up and start walking around the room in circles.
Yeah, you pace. Anyways, back to Below Deck, and I'm really sorry that I took us on that diatribe. I thought it was a good episode of Below Deck. We're in this kind of a probationary period in the beginning of the season where we always hire a C-Rat or 5 that are not suitable for this position. The only time a C-Rat really gets fired is if they are such a toxic human being with such a sad C-Rat history that they cause too much emotional turmoil for the rest of the C-Rats. More commonly, though, they're just a true and apparent danger for the souls on this vessel. And that's what we have with Tess and Christian. I give this episode 79 pots.
79 pots. All right. So I want to start off the episode by apologizing to Nate. Nate, I have to admit, I was probably giving you a little shit because I think your baby mama is gorgeous and you're a tremendous fuck up for screwing that up. But as far as your work here on this vessel, the casting did you dirty, man. They really, normally you get one incompetent person and then someone that has like anger issues or something or sex addiction issues. They gave you 2 incompetent idiots. And I now see that you know what you're doing, and I feel for you as a person.
Holy shit. This is quite a bit of growth from you, Patty.
Mm-hmm.
These buzzballs have some kind of they're a magical tonic.
Yeah. And even Josh in the kitchen, I'm like, okay, he is very competent. So, of course, they're going to throw him a curveball in the next episode, a vegan who has very discerning taste.
Mm-hmm.
And
which is an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how much fucking cassava flour horse shit can you eat? You know?
You can't even eat eggs as a vegan, right?
You cannot.
Okay. Peanut butter?
You can eat peanut butter.
Honey?
I don't know if true vegans will not eat honey.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Christian or Tess has to go.
Which begs the question, like, I'm a big tree person. When I see a tree, especially if you've taken psychedelics, that thing's alive. What is the difference between a stalk of corn getting ripped away from its home and a pig's throat getting slit? You know, one can squeal, the other can't.
Heard pigs are highly intelligent.
They are. They're so good, though. It's so fucked up how good they are.
Mm-hmm.
They just taste incredible. I don't know what to do about that.
I'll tell you.
I can't fix
your
that.
Your lovely Lucy, your daughter.
Yeah.
Not her, but her kids are going to think you were a monster.
Well, I am.
All right, let me wrap this up.
But also,
here.
we don't want pigs walking all over. Can you imagine if we're driving the highways and byways of this hellhole called Los Angeles and there were just pigs all over the place?
It's true.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. I always wonder, like, what other animal would take our place from an evolutionary standpoint, as we developed our thumbs,
Yeah.
and found purpose in life, like watching porn and all that stuff. Like
wolves? Are you talking about wolves?
I don't know. Like, you got to be able to create something, right?
Yeah.
You got to be able to, build a fire or something.
Yeah.
Who's next in line for that?
I don't think it could be hippos.
No.
Nope.
definitely.
Stingrays are way too like they can't do anything. I think raccoons are mischievous, and you need mischief in order to excel in society.
I'm gonna go with the same family. I'm gonna go squirrels.
Squirrels.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a big spectrum of personality within squirrels, and with every animal, but squirrels you can really see. There are some mean ones. There are some sweet ones. There are some naive ones. Ones that are really gullible.
By the way, the barnacle that really took issue with me saying that a kangaroo is a rat that learned to stand up. I stand by it. You can fuck off. Zero knots.
Our dear Vivian, we love our Aussie listeners, and we should errors and omissions. Aisha is actually a Kiwi. She is not from Australia.
Oh yeah, that was a big mess up on my part because she was on Dan Anda. That I equated her.
Dan Anda.
I can't stop thinking about her as being an Aussie.
Let us know, what is the fucking difference between a fucking Australian and a New Zealander?
I'm sure there's big differences.
You think?
I know they're different islands, but think about us and Canadians.
Yeah.
Right? They're just above us.
Think about us and Mississippians. I mean, two completely different worlds. They're jumping in fucking water and going up to mud walls, shoving their hand in holes and having catfish bite their arms.
Oh, yeah.
We would never do that.
That was a great reality show for a while.
Muddin'?
Is that what it's called?
VH1's Muddin'? No, I don't know what it is. Anyways, we have a 5-star review from Linda Yoga Girl who says that she still can't get into the Patreon. I don't know what to tell you. Thank you for the 5 stars. We have unblocked you. Just use a different email address.
All right, Linda Yoga Girl.
Yeah.
We want your $5 more than anything.
We want everyone's $5.
Kaylin, can you get on this case? It's a listener. She loves me more than she loves Dylan. Dylan blocked her a couple years ago because she said something that was unflattering.
She got a little kooky with the conservative shit. I just had enough,
Wouldn't be the first person that Dylan had blocked.
No, I get sick of people. I really do. It's like, what are you doing here? We're trying to have a good time here. Yeah.
Should we get going?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Speaking of Trump, I think we got to really.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
I think we.
No politics.
No, but I wanna just say something really quickly. Okay. I find the man repulsive, but should we start hawking products as a business? I mean, should we come out with our own steaks or something like that? Because, we want everyone's $5, but we're not selling anything gold or anything like that. You know what I mean? Should we put out shoes or Bibles or something like that?
Well, Dylan, we lost our shirt with those, literally with 1,000 wine hag shirts. We thought that was going to be a windfall of money. And now I got to stop renting that space for $500 a month. With the wine hag shirts.
We were like, we're going to put the words wine hag in big letters on the front of a shirt. We're going to buy 1,500 of them. And they sold, but not that many.
No. It did not meet expectations.
Turns out people do not want to walk around in public or really at home with the words wine hag on their shirt. But to those who bought those, we love you so much. You are the real ones. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into Below Deck.
Okay.
It has been 15 minutes. Has it really been 15 minutes?
Yeah, it has. Almost.
Oh, my God. I am so sorry.
Dylan's been jibber-jabbering. I have to say this, though.
Holy shit.
There's not a lot of meat in this episode, honestly. This is like, I don't know. It wasn't a great episode.
It didn't move you?
Mm-mm. No.
All right. Well,
let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right. We begin the episode with Christian floating off to China or perhaps another dimension, if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah. Real three body problem kind of situation.
Well, I think the Marvel movies or superhero movies in general, when they started like having to use other dimensions as a
plot
device, I did not like
Can
that.
I tell you that 3 body fucking shit? I tried to read the book and then I tried to watch the show.
Me too.
Can you simplify stuff for me? Okay, I don't need to this radar is this frequency and this physics department sees this and this video game is, it's like fucking calm it down.
That
I don't know
was,
what's going on.
Originally written by a Chinese author.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a commentary on communism or some shit like that. And it's like, just make it make sense. I'm too stupid for this, okay? I've been watching people eat Chipotle and shoving flaming hot Cheetos in the top of the burrito for 3 years. I can't understand what you're talking about. I'm getting dumber. Help me help myself. I'm no different than Christian. I'm just out at sea. So he's out at sea, and I think fans had wondered if he had gotten concussed, and that was why he was so chill.
I saw the hit. It wasn't that bad. I've taken hits like that. I'm great.
Yeah. No, listen, the reason why he was stranded out there is because Tess is, I'm not going to say that she's Brittany from Real Housewives of Salt Lake level of stupid, but she's dangerously close. And she's a dangerous, and I don't mean to be mean, I'm sorry.
No. You get to say this about her just because you're of the opposite sex. You get to call someone out for being a moron.
She's a dumbass and
She's
a moron.
an idiot.
And let me tell you something else. If I was in her position, I would be in the same boat. There are certain kinds of brains that are not suited for certain kinds of environments.
Or how about actually having to have worked on a boat before you showed up here? Because when they show the B-roll of her engaging in any actual...
She's standing, or she hasn't a fucking clue what's going on.
No clue.
Not one
It's
clue.
dangerous for her and everyone on that boat.
I mean, think about poor Paul. He's up there. He thinks his entire life is ahead of him, right? He's going to take his mother's money to buy cocaine and snort it off the assholes of men and women for the rest of his life, right?
Are you referring to Zach?
What's his name?
Jack, the primary?
Jack, yeah.
Jack. Mm-hmm.
But no, not if Tessa's got anything to do with it. So anyways, the reason why he's stranded is because she did not fill up the jet ski, which is...
And when confronted, because we see the footage from the night before when Nate says, hey, before you go to bed, you got to, charge these jet skis, Yeah. She says, oops, I forgot.
Yeah.
It seems like that's a pretty important thing to make sure that you do before you go to bed.
Yeah, I mean, listen, again, going back to specific environments, professional environments, like, if you work at an AM, PM, and let's say a vagrant walks in and blows shit and blood all over the wall, and you're supposed to go in and clean it up, and you forget to. Not the end of the world, but you should have remembered to do that.
The stakes are lower.
The stakes are lower.
Let me give you an example where the stakes are higher.
Please do.
Are you a fan of Naked and Afraid?
Mm-hmm.
You show up there, they allow you to bring one thing in for survival.
What if you just forget?
You forgot, and your partner is looking at you going, what'd you bring, Ted? And I said, I can't find an answer. I'm like, I go, my hairy balls.
Right.
And like,
Well, it looks as though the only thing I've brought is my penis.
My hairy balls. Maybe we can use it as, I don't know, just throwing shit at the wall. Maybe we can use it as a filtration device, like water or something.
That doesn't work. That's not how human penises work. They can't really filter anything out.
But that's where it's on the line,
Yes.
You got to make sure you do shit.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Meanwhile, Max rescues Christian. And this this is crazy because he spends a lot of time tormenting him, driving around.
He jet ski bullies him.
Yeah.
He varsity blues him. He just drives all around him and punks him. It's really, Max is quite a piece of shit.
I don't like him because he is really feeling himself and he should not. Kaylin, have you ever gone to Waterworld at Universal Studios?
Of course.
Okay. I assume you haven't, or maybe you got dragged there once.
No, I've gone many times. As cynical and hateful of populace as large and small as I am, I really enjoy the Waterworld show at
Waterworld
Universal.
is an amazing show. It lasts 45 minutes. They recap that movie that no one remembers from 1995. But it's a wonderful show.
Dennis Hopper says the R word, I think, 17 times.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe just once, but loudly.
When we took Elliot and Quentin there, like 4 months ago, because we got the California pass, there's what do you call the crowd? They come. There's two guys. They're stokers, the warm up guys.
Yeah.
They come out with these gigantic squirt guns that can fire water, and they have these seats that are deemed the splash zone. This poor obese woman with diabetes.
You've told this story.
Oh yeah. She was in a scooter. And they took great joy
Yeah.
in just nailing this one. I think
Right.
they shorted out the scooter.
They're like Jimmy Pardo, but mean and on jet skis.
They would not stop. She had to be pushed out by some people that work at Universal. Like, it was so sad.
Yeah.
And
All right.
enjoyable.
So the primary's mom, we figure out the jet ski stuff. Max jet ski bullies Christian. They tow it back. And the primary's mother calls, and we find out that she is more than just a mom. She is the banker.
That's right.
So it's not cool if you own your own money. If you made your own money and you behave like this, it's really not cool if it's your mom's money.
Yeah.
It's like, I know that you are on a yacht, but you're a loser.
You're a loser.
You're a loser.
I would tell them that. You're a loser. You see all these people that are here eating the food that you paid for?
Right.
They're here because you're a loser. They're not your actual friends.
Right.
And by the way, every one
And we
of those
wouldn't be
people-
this mean to you if you weren't so, like, if you look down on other people and you've done nothing to accomplish that, you're a loser.
You're a loser.
Yeah.
And this is his second
Stint
on this. Yeah. Every one of his charter guests were completely polite. And at some point they said at the tail end of the episode, one of the girls was packing her own luggage or something.
Yeah. Not a loser.
Not a loser.
Right.
But they see you as a full-on sucker.
Yeah.
Sucker.
So Aisha is feeling great about her team.
They're firing on all cylinders.
Yeah. They're firing on all cylinders. And we get a little twist, though. It seems as though one of her members is going to be ripped away from
That's
her.
V, the sexy Latina.
Yes.
Turns out she's good at charging jet skis, apparently.
Yeah.
And also knows lines.
And I'm going to take something back. I was a little worried about how I was going to be perceived. And I just, Patty, I got to be me.
Yeah, you got to be you.
Let's not say chalk up Tess's kind of moronic nature to just being in the wrong environment. I think she might just be a full blown moron because, like, if you're instructed to fill up jet skis at night, that's not like, we're not talking about coding. This isn't a speciality or anything like that.
Also, for her to specifically call out Nathan as not being a good leader
That's
and
the
not
thing.
instructing
Yeah,
her,
yeah.
it's like he told you to gas up the jet skis.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can find blame in that.
Right.
Now, V, the Latina, we love this story, Dylan.
Yeah.
She used to work as a decky until her boyfriend Bon, B-O-B-O-N.
Bon?
Yeah, he died in the water, and they never tell us. Except for we know how
because
he
they
died.
don't need to.
He died of food poisoning.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking around. He was killed by an alpaca.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the water while he was scuba diving.
What's an alpaca, like a llama?
Yeah, they live on hills in Peru.
Not a very lethal animal, are they?
Well, once they get in the sea, like 20 feet below, yeah.
Do they transform or something?
I don't know. V needs to explain this. They've
Right.
never told us how Bond died.
So let's say theoretically, and I just want to see how far you're willing to go with this bit. Let's say theoretically we're on an email thread with Bravo and they go, hey, would you like V? And I go, before you can even answer, I go, absolutely, more than anything. Are you going to ask her what happened to Bond underwater? Are you going to ask her?
Absolutely.
No, you're not.
Oh, I am.
No, because that would be a disgusting thing to do, because obviously we know
He was mauled by a grizzly.
he was mauled by a grizzly bear.
Yes.
And to bring that up to her knowing, it would just be resurfacing painful memories for no problem. But listen,
Actually, it was a drug deal gone wrong.
this is
imagine that?
This is a hero's journey, okay? V has been sheltered and shepherded away from the theater of pain that she once felt at home in, right?
You're talking about the ocean,
The ocean,
the sea.
the sea.
Yeah, she's terrified by the sea.
Yes. Of what was once a dance floor is now not a dance floor. But can she be brought back? We'll see.
Well, Bond would want her to face her fears.
Yes.
Like he did.
Bond would say to her, if he was alive now, he would say, V, listen, It is a complete freak accident to be killed the way I was by a grizzly bear 3 meters underwater, okay? Don't let that keep you away from the sea.
ocean. Yes.
Yeah.
Confront your fears. And
Have
she
we
goes
lost our
swinging up-
fastball a little bit today?
What?
Are we okay?
Oh, we're great. Rough start, I think. Rough start.
You know what? I resent you because you say that and you look at me the way that you're looking at me, and I feel like you're putting that all on me.
No. I own all of it.
You don't, though. That would be ridiculous.
Well,
Kaylin, has this been okay?
The longer the show, the better. So
Okay.
I like your
over there.
tangents.
That's producing right there.
You know that you were trying to put that on me.
No.
You said Dylan got a little jibber jabbery before we even got here.
Did you see that he added that?
I didn't add that. Don't gaslight me,
Dylan,
Mama.
we're the number one below deck.
All right, what
recap
happens
podcast.
next? Let's get to
All
it.
right. Jack orders 2 milkshakes. Captain and Nate chat about his team.
Talk about Arrested Development. This little bitch, he wants milk and cookies. You know, I know children like this that were just never pushed out of the nest. Mom, can you make me a BLT? Like, you'll go over to a friend's house. Let's say, I was 20 years old. I'd go over to a friend's house. He's still living with his parents. It's like, you want to smoke weed in your bedroom? It's like, your mom's down there. Yeah, it's fine. She doesn't care. What are you eating? Oh, my mom made me a sandwich. What time did you wake up today? 1. What? That is not a good situation.
No.
That is not a good vibe.
Personal story, not funny. Some of my buddies from high school junior year, they decided, I was a follower. Hey, let's skip school today and let's get a bottle of vodka. It's like a Tuesday.
Love that.
And let's go hang out at this old guy's house and watch TV. Or
Jesus
something,
Christ.
And it's around like 1.
Oh, is that the guy that tried to have sex with you guys?
No. That was the guy that just tried to have sex with me.
Oh, okay.
Put the porn on. And he's like, hey, what do you think of this? I'm like,
yeah.
What do I think of this? Get the fuck out of here.
Well, it's porn.
So, So around 1 o'clock, I had a glass
Was
of
it
vodka.
gay porn or just normal porn?
Gay porn. That's the other story, though. This one,
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with my buddies and this old guy who's like trying to get us high or whatever. Maybe he wanted to have sex with us. I don't know. But anyway, 1 o'clock, I realized.
How old was he, please?
I don't know ages because when you're
Everybody
16,
seems,
they're old. He could have been 30, but to me, he was like just old.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking at 1 o'clock, I'm like, I don't think I should be drinking vodka on a Tuesday at 1. And I think we were watching Kevin Costner's version of Robin Hood or something really depressing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm going to take a leak, guys.
And then
I
you just
I
left.
just bailed. I just left.
Dude, vodka at 1 o'clock on a Tuesday watching Kevin Costner and Robin Hood with
Yeah.
a 30-year-old man.
And a couple other friends, yeah.
Yeah,
And they were
that's-
smoking weed, too.
That's tough. And you weren't smoking weed?
I don't like weed.
Never been a weed guy.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get to the bottom of that one day. Hey, everybody. Listen, before we get back to the show, I want to take a quick break to talk about an amazing sponsor.
Rula.
Spell it R-U-L-A, baby. That is Rula. Listen, finding a therapist is hard enough, but finding a good one, next to impossible.
Yes. I'm a pretty complicated person. A lot of people, they're trying to always break me down like, who is Patty? I'm very complicated. So I judge therapists. With Rula, they allow you to meet with a therapist. If they're not your cup of tea, you can move on and find someone that you...
You're like a Rubik's Cube, but like a Jenga tower of it.
That's right. A lot of blocks.
A lot of blocks, and people with made up of a lot of blocks that are all different colors, that's hard to break down. But Rula can get to the bottom of it.
That's right.
Because,
So I found my
listen,
therapist.
Rula does things differently. They partner with over 100 insurance plans that make the average copay just $15 a session.
That's what I paid.
That's pretty cheap. That's pretty affordable. And Rula isn't just affordable. The experience is tailored to you, okay? Other online therapy platforms might match you with the first available provider. Whether or not they're the right fit, not Rula. Rula goes, whoa, this guy's a Jenga tower full of blocks. We can't just stick this guy with anybody.
No.
Right? So listen, go to Rula.com/badtv to get started today. All right? Rula sticks with you throughout your journey, checking in to make sure your care is helping you move forward. So go to Rula.com, RULA.com/badtv to get started today. That's RULA.com/badtv for quality therapy that's covered by insurance. So V is making massive strides, but Jizzy is
very jealous by this.
She's jealous because she's an extremely competitive person, and she was made competitive by her mother, who was trying to accomplish things on stage vicariously through her daughter.
Are you referring to the ballet recitals and contests?
Yes, exactly. Now, the problem I have with Jizzy is that she's a tormentor of men. That's fine. Men should be able to see this and not fall for it. But yeah, it seems a little futile. But regardless, the big problem I have with her is her animosity towards V, because V is a sweetheart and V has done nothing wrong. And Jizzy says that when she sees V getting praise from Aisha, it kind of fires her up, because if you're not first or second, she says second place is a first loser.
Well, yeah. So back when she was 7 years old during that ballet contest, she came in second and her mother said, "You're a goddamn loser.
You're a fucking loser."
And when your parent tells you that type of parenting sends you on a direct path to
getting 3
STD city. Yeah. And this CRAT score is going to be 0.75. It's not a 1.
No.
And I'm going to award her a quarter point for every STD. So 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's a win for her.
Yeah, I think I gotta find the comment, because our fans are so funny. And somebody commented under one of our posts that was just like,
they weren't happy.
No. It's not that they weren't happy. It was just being blown away by how transparent. It was Brianna who said, to announce that you've had 3 STDs with 0 shame on TV is crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
And that's one of those things that just kind of like, it's not that nuts of a thing to say, but it crystallizes. I mean, we're here watching a young woman who just told everybody with a bunch of cameras around that she had 3 STDs in one charter. Now, that's pretty nuts. But the thing I was going to say about her having this professional competitiveness, and if you're not first, you're last, and second place is a first loser. Jizzy, you're a C-rat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying that like all C-rats are losers or anything, but to have this Gordon Gekko kind of gas tank in this environment is a little ironic.
You would have thought she'd made it her way up at like one of those financial firms.
Yeah. You're not on the 5th floor of Merrill Lynch trying to get to the 20th, right? You're a C-rat.
To be fair to her, there's still time. Now, Dill, meanwhile, and this is one of the more important points here, you'll see in just why in a second. Sandy calls her lovely wife Leah, and you can tell these two just want to tear their each other's clothes off.
I love them.
Now, if you remember last week, I had a concept that could help long distance relationships.
Oh yes,
yeah, it was the robot arm, right?
Yeah,
that would work one person over while the partner from
the Phantom Beat. The Phantom Beat.
You had asked me, what is the name for this product? And I'm happy to tell you today, Dylan, not only do I have a name for the product, I have a patent.
Okay.
It's called the Wacker. Get this. It's when you're...
And you don't have a patent.
Yeah, no, I do. I filed one this
don't.
week. Oh, no. They're already working on an actual, what do you call it?
Concept?
Yeah, concept. Yeah.
What? No. You're talking about a
prototype.
A prototype.
Yes.
Yeah. It's an arm, and it will whack you off. It'll also finger you, and your partner can control this. And I already have a slogan. It's if your sex life is a slackin', well, get a whackin'. What are you doing? The Wacker.
Sorry. Did you say that was the slogan?
Yeah.
Give me the slogan one more time.
Because of long distance, if your sex life is a slackin', well, get a whackin'. What are you doing? The Wacker.
Okay. I love the condemnation in the slogan. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm serious, guys. This is gonna you just wait till the porn sites get a hold of this patent.
Don't say that this is going to be revolutionary.
It's going to be revolutionary.
Well, it can't be though.
Why not?
Well, we talked about it last week. The market cap on this is quite low to the ground. It's for C-rats who are in long-distance relationships.
No, Dill, I've scaled this. I have a way bigger picture. Think about like porn or whatever, right? Like it's the number one websites that people are going to on the planet Earth.
Okay.
Number 3?
Well,
4?
yeah, big5.com is not beating Pornhub, but, anyways, maybe Google is.
Here's my point. Imagine now you can have a robotic arm hold on to whatever you want to be pleasured, and then you can have someone else robotically maneuver.
You know what? Actually, I do think this is a big deal.
It's a big deal.
This is a big idea because most companies start small, and then some kind of Justin Timberlake, Apple Teeny kind of guy comes in. You take a business meeting and cracks the whole thing open, right? So allow me to be Justin Timberlake right now. This is not. This could be a big technology company, right?
Thanks, Justin.
It starts off with, and we'll have another round. It starts off with this crazy bad idea of a robot arm beating off somebody else, but what this can turn into is full tech utility, right? This is the beginning of robotics. Now the problem is that what's the company called?
The Wacker. And I only need one robotic motion. It's going to work for both sexes.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
I'm still working on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
It's in development. The Wacker.
And how much?
And Justin, I will give you 5% stake in my company.
Yeah.
For $8 trillion.
But seriously, though, were you to get this off the ground, what kind of funding would you need?
I'll probably, for the robotics prototype, I probably need like 400 grand.
Okay. You'll burn that pretty quick. Burn through that pretty quick if you really want to achieve what you're going to achieve. Guys, let's get back to the show.
Oh, sure, yeah. The deck team practices raising that tender as the guests are eating dinner with an eye shot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So Robespierre is fired up again because Tess and Christian are just as useless as they've always been. They're trying to throw ropes and pull a tender up. Now,
what are you doing?
I want to practice a little bit of discipline here. You know, when you were talking about Pornhub and the websites, I was watching a movie the other day and somebody called Pink Dot. You remember Pink Dot?
Yeah.
Oh, man, the nostalgia of that. You could call and ask for cigarettes and a loaf of bread.
And a turkey sandwich.
And a turkey sandwich. I mean,
and this
so
little
amazing.
funny car with a propeller would show up in your front yard.
Yeah, exactly. And now what do we have? We have Miriam, a robot, fucking bucket driving around. It's like much worse. Anyways, think about how truly catastrophic this could be. You have Tess. Is her name Tess or Tessa?
They call her both.
You got T and Christian, the airplane pilot, lugging up a tender that is worth, I mean, I don't know boats. I would imagine this thing's probably at least $100,000, right?
Yeah.
It's tilted on its side. You've got a person in the boat. You've got heavy machinery that could slam into the boat. You could just lose the tender altogether. The fact that I think production flew a little too close to the sun.
I've been saying this for the first 3 episodes, Dylan.
Yeah.
I love the casting, but you may just get some people killed.
Yeah, this is crazy. So eventually they figure it out, but Nathan has to step in and manage the situation because Robespierre is flipping out, okay? He wants heads to roll. And Nathan tells him, hey, you can't snap at people like that. That's not your position. That's not your job. You need to maintain, dude, okay? But they do it right next to the dinner table, and maybe.
The guests take a little too much enjoyment in watching. I personally, when I see strangers fighting or something fucked up, I walk the other direction.
Right,
That's just because I'm a better person.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, going to Mr. Frenchie here. Hey, dude, the only thing you guys ever invented was the fucking French kiss, okay? And some mustard.
Democracy.
Take 4 steps. Seats. 7.
Okay. I think you're kind of taking accomplishments away from the French.
Okay.
I mean, they do incredible things with cheese. They really do incredible things with cheese.
And salad dressing.
No, the salad dressing has nothing to do with it.
How about bread?
They do incredible things with bread. You know, a baguette is one of the most important loaves in the gastronomic canon.
I heard they invented the blowjob too.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I doubt that. I probably got a couple of, kind of bored berry pickers going, try to throw it in my mouth. Let's see what happens. And that was back when our teeth were like much bigger and our eyes were like exploding out of our heads. I don't know what we used to look like, but anyways, let's get to the similarities between music and food. Kidding, let's not. This is what I don't want to do with this guy.
I understand, but when he put out that analogy that serving an 8-course meal was much like a live concert, I was like, there's no way he's going to pull this off. He did, in fact, stick the landing.
100%, and that's why I got to tell you, I've been saying it for episodes. He's too good. Okay,
he's too good.
I want people to be almost lit on fire with a below deck chef's attempt at an 8-course dinner. We're going ajo blanco to start things off. Something that you would never eat because it would hurt your tummy.
Was it gazpacho?
It's beans. Would you eat a white bean soup?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah, they have it at, there's white bean soup over at Pitfire Grill. I love it.
You eat a white bean soup, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't hurt your tummy?
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah.
A street taco would hurt your tummy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, he did that with Wagyu.
He did.
So, are you going to go through every
Yes,
dish?
I am.
Okay, one thing I will say, if you're going to have fun with a live concert, you should always mention never play the new shit, unless you're like Taylor Swift. But no, definitely don't play that new shit. Like if you're the Rolling Stones, you don't want.
Makes me so sad. Why is there no band where we could hear the new shit? But seriously though, like if you went to a Kings of Leon concert and they played some fucking new shit, you'd be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?
You
get the
to
fuck out of here."
Play a new song, but Tom Petty, who's great live, one of his last concerts I saw him, they fucking opened up with Free Falling. You want to talk about like that should be your encore. You're fucking opening with that. I'm like, yes, this rocks.
Okay.
About 45 minutes in, they had just put out a jazz record.
You lost me.
He goes, we're going to play a couple from the new record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'm going to get a pretzel.
All right. Ajo Blanco kicks things off a bean gazpacho. We follow that up with a curried barbecue lobster, a lovely little gastrique on the side, soft shell crab with ponzu. And right now, not only is the meal perfectly balanced, the flavors are perfectly balanced too. These are bold but light accompaniments with fish that are like piquing you into the meal, right? Mm-hmm. This is a wonderful construction of this because at this point, you've eaten 3 things, but you're salivating for more, right? The ponzu has lit you up a little bit despite the food being fried, and that's when these people start to get really comfortable, right? They're in the pocket, and that's when little Jack starts talking about how they spent 10,000 euro on a lunch in Paris.
Ah, good for you. Feeling yourself. Wow. You sound like an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, did you know like how no one at the table really helped him continue that?
No, it's
like,
just gross.
Yeah.
It's gross. We then get Wagyu beef tacos and take a break for Max and Jizzy to flirt. She says Tom is going to punch you in the face and then says, also, we've been dating for 2 months.
Yeah. Then I believe she tells us, she explains that she's fallen in love, and then she gives her dating history and relationship history. I could have just summed it up. You're a love addict.
Yeah.
Like you need therapy.
Yep, big time. And she says that. So Jack begins to talk about the Szechuan chicken that he wants. But first, we've got black miso cod, a nod to Nobu. Los Angeles is Nobu, which is just like, you can hate on it, but it's just important. It's just an important place.
And God saved it from the fires.
God saved it from a fire. If it wasn't an important place,
burn moon shadows the fuck down.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Benihana's will be wiped out in mass Nobu will be saved. Then we get to pistachio gelato with caviar. I don't think that it was actual caviar. I think it was.
That was an odd one for
I'm
me.
not sure. And then we get to creme brulee. Again, he is too good. This is a 92 pot dinner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we must see his fall in the next episode. Now, Dylan, you did gloss over Kissy and Tessa chatting in their cabin. Tessa calls balls and strikes, or so she claims in life. She says Nate is definitely lacking leadership, and that's a big part of the problem that they're having on that Decky team. And this prompts some C-Rat history. Tessa, when she was 7 years old, she told the rest of the kids that Santa didn't exist because he got stuck in a chimney and he burned to death. And if you want to hear the whole story, it's documented in a movie called Gremlins. I'd call it.
Tessa is a bummer. Tessa is just an oddball bummer. She's a very tough nut to crack, right? Because she's unbelievably conceited and judgmental, but she contributes and provides absolutely nothing. She is a sack of flour who thinks that everyone are sacks of flour. It's really crazy.
Well, I don't want to get to the ending too quickly, but when Sandy, who I've never seen do this before, leaves it up to the bosun to decide.
What kind of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 50-50 choice is this?
Are you sure?
All right, so we wrap dinner up, but Jack is still hungry or is going to be hungry later. And that's when he says, I want you to make me Szechuan chicken for later. And Josh is sitting there going,
I got to give it to Kermit here. She steps in to not have him have to deal with this and says, it's getting late. Our chef has not slept. Really what she should, hey, asshole, this guy has been waiting on you hand and foot for 12 hours. He's not cooking you fucking chicken. Go to bed, you fucking drunk, spoiled brat.
Now, I don't like this drunk, spoiled brat, and I think he's a loser. But if I'm on a yacht, if I'm chartering a yacht, it's always a point of contention we've had with these vacations. You're going to make me, I mean, this time he had 8 courses, but we've seen this in the past many times. You make me wedding soup, surf and turf, and a creme brulee, and then you just fuck off and I don't get to eat anything.
Or a chocolate chip cookie, and it's someone's 50th birthday.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
So
you should stay up all night, and if I want nachos in 2 hours, you're going to get up and make them.
I think that on real yachts, not just like chartered below deck yachts, you could probably get a chef up, and it's just at your discretion. Like, are you a Russian oligarch who just does not see people who don't have as much money as you as actual people? I don't know. But they're not very clear about this when you get on the vessel. All right, so.
Most boats this size, we've learned, have sous chefs.
Right. So Kizzy and Josh chat a little bit. And Josh says some bizarre thing about how he loves
to push the limits.
Push his limits.
And she said, I bet you'd be good in bed.
What is this throwaway line? And I don't mean to be insulting to Josh, but there is no way that Jizzy is going to have sex with Josh, okay? And Jizzy's not an otherworldly beauty or anything like that, but she's just, there's no point in telling someone that you have no intention of sleeping with that they would be good in bed. That is just
unless you'd like them to be like your at your beck and call, because they think they have a shot.
It's so gross. All right, let's get to Jack wanting to go into the ocean. He says, I'm tired of this hot water. I'm a spoiled little brat. I want to go in the ocean.
Because he wants to, and he's going to make it happen.
Now, they have made this very, very clear. You are not going to go in the ocean. The water's too choppy, and it's very dangerous. But Christian is up, tattoo. And he says, I got no problem if you want to put your feet in. Now,
I see both sides of this. Had Christian not been an absolute fuck up for the first 3 days of this season, you'd have to give him some grace here. He wants to make the charter guest happy. He's standing over him.
This is the problem. If there was a ledge with railing that you could just put your feet in, that's okay. Still no, but that's okay.
Good point.
Tattoo is so useless that he goes, well, let's just see if you can put your feet in. This is a spoiled child who is blackout drunk, who is going to attempt to put his feet in the ocean via an inflatable deck that is difficult to balance on when you're sober. So that's not going to work, right, Tattoo? No. He's going to fall in and die. He's going to get mauled by a grizzly bear down there, and V's going to be traumatized all over again. You're never going to believe what happened to Jack. Don't tell me he got mauled by a grizzly bear. He got mauled by I don't even know where they came from. We're in Barcelona. So let's get to the next morning.
Guess go to bed, Christian. Yeah,
well, at the end of all of it, Christian says, I don't know what the big deal is. I would call it a successful night.
Did you already mention that Christian had seen it while he was getting a glass of water on the screen and then ran out there?
Nathan did. Nathan sees it on screen and sees that Christian has not only allowed this drunk to go out on that giant fucking inflatable dock, but when he falls in, Christian is spraying the water with a hose. He's not even trying to help him. So next morning, let's get ready to haul the anchor. Poor Christian's going to be in so much trouble, one of the guests says. Mm-hmm. And this child doesn't even care. He's just sitting there eating breakfast. And this is how you can tell that his friends aren't losers. They have empathy for the consequences of this feudal king's whims, right? Mm-hmm. He does not care. But the other people are like, this guy's going to get fired. Little do they know, he should get fired immediately. He's a danger to everybody on this boat. But Jack wants to give V some tidbits on how to pack his stuff. We see the state of this room. It's a beautiful room, and it is a pigsty.
Yeah.
Okay. All of this luggage is all over.
An insurmountable task.
Now, Kermit says that V is incredible and she's as good as ChatGPT. So she says ChatGPT.
She's worried about intelligence.
I mean, we all should be.
Well, Kaylin's dad, one of those robots tried to kill him during an entire movie, man.
Yeah. And what happened? Did he just avoid it the entire time? What happens in Terminator 1? Does your dad and Arnold, are they like, hey, it's okay, and then they like kind of like shake hands?
Yeah, that's how Terminator ends.
No, his dad dies, I think, and he turns Arnold Schwarzenegger into the actual robot because he burns all his skin off, and then Sarah Connor convinces the robot to follow her in some weird grinding mill. It's odd how movies used to end in the 80s. They're like,
there was so many mills in the 80s.
Lots of mills.
Yeah. I feel like everybody, like there were lots of chains and mills. And stuff.
Yeah. And fire.
Die Hard.
By the way, why is
Cobra
this lava in here? Are you guys like melting?
So
it's
much
midnight.
lava. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy time.
But what does happen at the end of Terminator? I feel like I've only seen Terminator 2. How do they make Arnold nice?
He comes back as a robot to protect John Connor in the second one.
How do they get him to be nice, though?
John Connor captures him in the future and reprograms him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Way to go, John Connor. And your dad's John Connor?
No.
Okay.
He's John Connor's dad.
And he dies.
So technically, Kaylin's John Connor.
How does he die?
He technically blows himself up.
Why does he do that?
He sticks a pipe bomb into an opening in the Terminator, and it blows him down a flight of stairs.
Oh, sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. All right, well, this episode's been 3 hours long, so let's get to Tessa, who has been sleeping the entire day. Now, I don't know if she's supposed to be sleeping. I have an inkling that she's supposed to have gotten up at least hours ago, but she's sleeping. And before we get to the docking, Tommy calls.
Oh, yeah.
The boyfriend of 2 months, which is not really a boyfriend.
No.
And he says, hey, babe, miss you loads. Now, I don't mean to don the Tom Likas cap, but if you're trying to court a love addict, pull away.
That's right, dear.
Do not overwhelm them with your love. You have to pull away.
Well, I'll say this, dear. When you're ready to chat and hang out and have a real relationship, you give me a call, dear. Otherwise, go have fun.
This is how you make a love addict fall in love with you again and again and again. You ask them this question: what's your name? Okay. Not I love you. I mean, Tommy, what are you doing?
Definitely don't do that, dear.
Yeah. All right. So she does not say I love you back, and she's going to cheat on you, Tommy.
That's right, Tom.
She's probably going to break up with you on a technicality so that she can cheat on you, but that's not even a technicality. That's just her not cheating on you. Okay, so we get to the second docking. Tess needs heaving lines. I get it. Those ropes look heavy to me too.
That was explained away. It's not.
Okay, but the docking doesn't go well. Once again, I don't know how this is legitimately legal to have these people on this boat. Like, there's some kind of certification that you need to have before you can be on these vessels. Not only can you do catastrophic financial damage to people, but you can do bodily harm to people.
And we've seen it before.
Yep.
Ashton almost lost a leg. Gary on sailing, they ran the ship aground on a bunch of rocks. I'm sure that cost a lot of money.
Yep.
Captain Sandy, a couple seasons ago, the whatever those
Stabilizers,
they weren't working, almost tipped the fucking boat over.
Yeah.
You get people killed here.
Yeah. So anyways, the guests leave, and we gather for a tip meeting. And I'm thinking this slutty little slut better have tipped well. He did.
It's middle of the road.
It was a good tip.
It was $20,000 American. And this is Sandy's feedback for the crew. She says, interior, you guys killed it. Deckies, you nearly killed people.
Right.
Okay. $16.50 each.
Yep. And then she pulls Nathan up to the crow's nest and goes,
who are you going to kill?
Yeah. I mean, she became Alan Cumming in this moment. It was like, you've got two choices. Which one? And it has to be Tess, right?
No, I think it's going to be Christian.
No way.
You can't. He defied in direct order of safety. Do not let that person get near the water.
We'll see you next episode. Jump in the comments. Let us know. Who do you think is going to get fired? What's your favorite food? Do beans hurt your stomach? I'm Dylan saying goodbye. Pat, say goodbye.
Goodbye,
and
guys.
Kaylin.
See ya.